Hey, it finally came in. I got my Fred Flypogger SUPER FUZZ kit by Mouse through Atlantis Models. Got it here a few days ago. I finally got them in Canada now. Got the 60s style instruction kit. Little box here with the mouse. Big bag with a few little parts in it. Fairly big parts, not too many. Easy to put together and a few seams to fill, I'm sure. So I think I'm going to start this next while it's still fresh. And I've been looking forward to this kit, getting it for a couple of years now since they've been talking about bringing it out. So I'm going to jump right in. You can join me and come along for the ride. Well, it's the end of day one on my Super Fuzz build. Here's a quick update summary. I've got the wheels and the gas tank here. Front wheels, steering, rear wheels in Rust-Oleum 2X primer aerosol. I've got the arms and leg halves glued together. I've got the body part, the car body. There's two halves that they're glued together and clamped, and the axle goes in first on one half, and push the other half over it. And the axle's been painted black. And I've got the base here ready to go. I'm going to give it a gray primer, dark gray primer, and then a black wash, and then some white dry brushing to make it look like smoke. I've got the figure body. I know when the mouth is open, the first thing I learned when you're doing these figures, with the mouth is open, you have to paint the inside black, or you're just going to see right inside the mouth. So I painted this black and a little bit of dark red. I don't know if the red will show through or not. And the black on that. I've done the inside of the arms as well in black. Got the arms and the clubs and the legs are glued together. So the body parts there, the two halves, then they'll go together. And let this sit for overnight, and then I can begin some painting. I'm going to do the car body all in gray primer, and then I'll detail paint it. The body color and the engine and the chrome and parts and that. A lot of the fun of this is the painting. A lot of seam work to clean up and that, but once that's done and the parts are mostly all together, that's a lot of fun. I find just painting it and watching it come together. So stay tuned for further updates. I'm back again with a quick update. I've got some little bit of start on the detail painting. I've got some things like the gas tank here painted in silver with some Molotov chrome on the top and around the trim and the straps there. Got silver on the steering wheel and brown on the rim there, and silver craft paint on the inside of the wheels, and Molotov chrome around the edges. I've got I'm using Humbrol enamel skin color. I've just got this hand done. I'm going to brush some on the body. I've got the body all put together here. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. Use a little bit of wood filler, just smoothed around the some of the seams there, to try and get them a little bit smoother. It's not too bad, but I guess it's going to be a few little seams. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I do the best I can. I'm just going to brush paint. I think I was going to try and airbrush some primer over him, but I'm just going to do Humbrol skin on his body parts here, and then I'll just probably just brush paint his pants and his helmet and the club. I've got to get the body into primer. I put some sheet styrene. I've cut out little pieces and put there's a hole here. I put a piece here for the firewall, and I had some diamond plate for the floor, and there was a hole here for the bucket on the back. I just put a piece of styrene over that as well, glued it all in. This will have to be primed and painted, and it's coming along. Stay tuned for the further updates. Okay, well, I'm back again with a quick progress report. I've got some detail painting done. I've got the inside of the wheels done in Craft Smart silver with a little bit of Molotov chrome around the edge. I've got the front frame rails just in flat black. The gas tank is in silver with some Molotov chrome trim. Gear shift is just black with some silver trim. The front suspension is gunmetal. Got the steering wheel in brown and silver. What else have we got? I got the hand, some of the body parts done in, as I said, the Humbrol skin tone. I've got the mouse and the fly painted up. I've got the other hand here with the handcuffs on it in gunmetal, excuse me, with a little bit of rusting weathering on it. And got a really good, so far the figure is coming along really. Okay, I'm back again. The video quit on me there halfway through. Yeah, the figure came along quite well. I've got the Humbrol skin tone on here, Ford engine blue on his pants, brown wash on his club, the black handle, gold gel pen for the star on his helmet, and a Molotov chrome for the 70, and a little bit here for, I'm going to attach the red light, flashing light. I did a dark red wash over his lips and around the edge of his eyes, and Molotov chrome on his belt buckle, just flat black on his belt, and visor on his helmet. So there's going to be some seams where the hands join on here, some pretty hefty seams, so I might figure out some way of covering that up. Stay tuned. I'll have a couple of pictures of some details there, the mouse and the fly coming up, a little bit closer pictures on that. As I said, I haven't got the body in paint yet, or the base. It's been too cold here to get the primer on it, so waiting for a warmer day to do that. So stay tuned for further updates.